Well, hello, everyone. Hi, Arthur. Hi, Mary. Hi, Coach Bob, Melody, Lisa Marie, Deb, Bill Shoemaker, Ezra, and Matthew, and CJ, the hostess with the mostest. Today's daily wisdom is about consistency. Consistency. And, that's one of those words that you can just say, just, hey, And one of the things that I love about consistency is, of course, going online is Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. And it was sort of funny before you guys jumped on. Matt and I were talking. He sent me a video of all the funny things that sleeping dads do. Of course, sleeping moms. But it's pretty interesting that here's something that you've never done before, and how fast you can mentally build something you consistently do. And we always say all the time that it's so difficult, when in reality, all it is a simple decision. And so one of the things that I learned years ago was this concept, I like consistency. I love saying this. It's just this concept of mastering the mundane. And one of the things that makes most people not successful and not happy is they get bored. People get bored and they just don't want to do those simple habits all the time. But yet when we look at it, I always tell people it's really interesting. I hope a majority of the people that watch this live or record it, I hope that you brush your teeth. You know what I mean? And one of the funny things about that is you want to see how unaware we are, or how sometimes changing habits are difficult. Is I tell everybody, all you need to do is, I know, Deb, you're pointing at your ear, but everyone else is looking at me like they're hearing me. So, so one of the things is that I always tell people, just to prove that you can do it, try to brush your teeth with the opposite hand. Just try to brush your teeth with the opposite hand and see how fast you give up. Because it's not just doing it that feels uncomfortable for a little amount of time, but you'll notice that it's very easy for you the next time you brush your teeth just to grab it with the other hand and do what you always done, right? And being uncomfortable is really interesting, because I always tell people too, if you just took your hands like this and just folded them, right, and put them in a ball like that, and then all you need to do is put your upper thumb below it. So just switch your thumbs, and how uncomfortable that feels. It's like, so part of consistency is just being aware that it's not like it used to be, and it soon will feel that comfortable. You know what I mean? And so I love this other one that Bruce Lee said, is he says, long-term consistency will beat short-term intensity every single time. And so it really is one of those things where you see people that when they get consistent at something, what they do is it's like building a wall. You just get gooder and gooder at it, right? And so, for all these years, I've consistently reached out to people, and it's like, then it feels uncomfortable if I don't do it. So how many of you people would love to have constantly connecting with new people as a habit and consistency, where it's like, no, it's part of what I do every day. It's just what I do every day. And I've done that for years, so 39 years now. So it's pretty interesting. Now, another thing I want to share with you guys about consistency is I really tell people to try to go as old school as you possibly can. I always tell people, order, go to Walmart or ordered it on Amazon or whatever, but get a physical calendar. We're so into, new age, right? New technology or tech. But if you're deciding to do something with consistency, get a calendar And what you do is figure out this little thing that you're going to do just to prove to yourself that you can be consistent. And for all of you that really know where I am mentally, man, we had an incredible breakthrough last night. It was just amazing. But one of the things that you can actually do is what if consistently each and every day that of things that you really truly want to be happening in your life, what if you consistently every single day, ask God for the things that you think that are just like nothing, because how many of us sometimes just lose that gratitude or attitude? And it's like, could every one of you have more love in your life? Could any of you have more peace in your life? More joy in your life? If we looked at the basics, the core basics, why wouldn't you want more? And so one of the consistency things that I do all the time, and I know you guys have heard me say this, but I always listen to Washed by the Word. You know what I mean? And I listen to those audios all the time. You can, Craig will post them up, but it's under roberthollis.com/gifts. And one of the things that I do is just my body is so used to consistency of me listening to those for an hour that it's amazing to me that it's like, well, my body just goes, this is what we're going to do. This is what we do, you know? And it's funny because I'll find myself, especially now with unlimited wisdom, me building a consistency of going through and making sure that I make thoughtful posts on all of that stuff. One of the things that I do all the time is I'll find myself right around 11 o'clock. It's weird. It's like like I would say 10 minutes or 15 minutes before 11, you know, I find myself doing things faster. Like I feel like I got to get through as many things on unlimited wisdom as I can. And it's weird because I actually feel like I need to speed up and I really got to focus and I got to get these done, but I really have nothing on my calendar. I have no appointment, no nothing. But my internal clock, my heart, my spirit, my soul is going, you start listening to Washed by the Word at 11. And I've caught myself, rushing to get stuff done right before 11 o'clock. And it's funny that mentally I go, I don't know why I feel like I'm in a hurry right now. But the rest of part of my body is going like, listen, this is where you take off. And so when you can put that kind of consistency into your life, then what you need to do is just know that you can just add other things that are very, very important, right? And it's so, with everything right now that's going to be happening today and tomorrow, you guys are going to see, me like I used to do is I'll be consistently doing Facebook Lives, on all the social media that I can find. And it's like, I haven't done that in a while, but I will be doing that in a while. And so Josh reached out to me and asked me to speak tomorrow. So it'll be really, really exciting. And it's one of those things that I know that life is this simple. If whatever I have to offer that I know that will impact and help other people is if I'm talking to new people every day, the magic always happens. It never, ever doesn't happen, And so me knowing that what's really, really powerful is, when people are talking about, I don't know what to do in life. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my passion is. I think for all of you that have ever been around me, you're going like, hey, it is really simply this. It's you really, truly understanding the miracle that you are and how much you're loved, how you figured that out, and then sharing it with people. And so why I've been so successful in marketing is really simple, is I don't know if you guys know this, but I really, truly believe the way that I market works. Have you guys ever just thought how simple that is? It's like, so tomorrow the decisions that will be made is, I'm going to have a bunch of different trophies and a bunch of different plaques. And it's like I've been doing it for 39 years, so I will do it just as good, if not better, than I have in the past. And everybody in the world's like, well, how's the comp plan? What's the products? No, it's still people. How many people out there right now? Matt did some posting on this, but how many people right now do you think are uncertain about their future? And I know of two things that can change that for them. A better connection with their creator and figuring out how not to work for somebody else that pays you money. It's really that simple. And so that's what I have to say about consistency. It's going to be a little short today. What I'm going to do is go take a shower. And at 2 o'clock my time, that would be, what is it, 1 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern.
For
You guys,
Eastern.
yeah, you guys, oh, four, thank you. You guys, what? Yeah, 4 Eastern. All right. You guys can, watch my Facebook page because I'm going to go live, and I haven't gone live for a long time, and I'll rattle off a bunch of exciting stuff to get everyone to show up tomorrow, and then from there, what's that saying? And I got to find out where that comes from. Katie barred the door. What is that all about? It popped in my head, but I well, how do you know that? Where's Katie bar the door? Where did the hell that come from? So I love and appreciate you all. Have an incredible Friday. For some of you guys will see me going live. I'm going to go live on Facebook and then go live on my group, live on my business page, then live on YouTube. And I know what some of you already are saying. It's like, well, why don't you get one of those sophisticated softwares that do it on all social medias at the same time? Because the people that I know that get that, they still find ways not to do it. So, so every video I do on every social media will be a different group of people that I get to say something different to because I'm actually saying it to them than somebody else. So again, I'll be consistently asking God to help me with the words to say to those that have ears to hear. And you guys will watch the miracles happen all over again. So love and appreciate you. See you soon. I want to dedicate this to our amazing hostess with the mostest. Craig Jackman is the one that said that he thought that consistency would be a good word to use. And so here we are.